everyone was dressing down and we were dressing up. This was like when grunge was at the height.
Basically, it was just friggin' fun. And also, since we were a country band, or we were on Bloodshot, and everyone's like, you know, like shoegazers and like, you know, wearing like downtrodden clothes, and they're like, you know, they're super hip, like, you know, trucker caps, like before they were like Ashton Kutchered. Like, fuck it, man, we're gonna wear suits and like makeup.
I was really into old school like entertainment, you know, where you just didn't go up in your street clothes.
I'm crazy as a sinner can be. Thousands of devils are screaming at me. They go, oh lady, 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 oh lady.
I don't know why I got like all fucking whack job about the wigs and like the, like, you know,
Fun to play
gaudy
dress up.
outfits.
So fun to play dress up.
We started to do some touring too, and we did some really weird shit out of town. Like we'd find hula hoops at a thrift store, and then like push tables together and do hula hoops, and like going out in the crowd with a long mic cord. And we just started doing stuff like that because we're playing, you know, in Cleveland on a Tuesday, and there's 8 people there. It's like, let's get all these 8 people to come back and tell some other people. So we just tried to, you know, to do a little, you know, some gimmicks, you know.
This guy had an all-white suit, 3-piece suit. Yeah, a vest with that thing? No, it's just 2-piece.
I mean, yeah.
And then he had this. What kind of red tie was that? Like a colonel tie?
No, it's just like a string tie.
String tie, Kentucky Fried Chicken, man. I mean, he just looked tough, man. Tough. Just white, red, bow tie. And then, like, after the first night, there was like blood and dirt and all kinds of crap on it. So that's the thing about dressing up and going on the road, man. You gotta keep that shit clean.
It wasn't really a conscientious, like, make a stand effort. It was just, I think we just enjoyed it, and it was fun. When it got boring, we stopped doing it.
Hey, it's the showbiz, you know. And so at least if we sounded like shit, you know, we look good.
I left between albums, so I'm not on the second album. It just got really hard, like being on the road, not making any money, you know, half of us sleeping in someone's basement, half of us sleeping in the van, you know, not making any money, eating like shit, drinking like crazy people. As much as I loved that 45 minutes every night, the rest of the day was hard.
I don't think we looked for anybody else. We're just like, all right, we're a 3-piece now. How I felt when Nora left, I mean, I really can't remember, because I was in like a real bad way. Like recording that second record, it was real depressing. Jimmy laid his drum tracks down and then left, and then me and Gina spent 2 weeks in the studio just doing it. It was like January, and we were both drinking way too much, and it was really depressing.
There's 6 for you and there's 6 for me. I can't seem to fix what we've come to be.
Keeping 4 people in a band, traveling around, playing music. I mean, it's just horrible to begin with. Like, you have no privacy. You know, you eat horribly. If you know, you might get your own bed, never. And then you get 2 people who are together in a relationship, like me and Gina were. And then we always like to break up, you know, and then and then like go on the road, and then we get back together, and then break up again. So not only were we always making each other miserable, then you know we were making everybody else around us miserable too.
Fell in love, got a baby. We were fighting. So I was like, all right, either I'm going to fight with the girl or I'm going to fight with the band. So I chose the girl.
When he left the band, you know, we couldn't replace him. if Nora didn't want to do it, I probably wouldn't do it. You know, just because like that's what the real band was. You know, it was the four of us. Oh wait, you started, and then he comes in, and then I come in.
I said by myself? It was just kind of fate. Like I was listening to the first record one morning a few months back, and I was like, damn, this was so good. I loved playing these songs. I love these songs, and there was some real magic being in this band. And a couple hours later, I got an email from Danny, and he said, hey, I've been talking to Gina and James, and thinking about getting the band back together. What do you think about that? Or thinking about doing a reunion show. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just listened to the record this morning. Okay.
The fundamental friendship that has always been there, that's still there. I've played with a bunch of wonderful musicians since Dan and I played together, but there's just been no one really to replace these guys. I've never had such a satisfying experience playing music as I have with these three.
You can't deny some chemistry they have with people. I mean, I guess that's why everyone gets back together with their bands. Like everybody does it, because like when you find something like that, you know, you have to respect it and try to use it, you know, because it doesn't come along very often.